projects he has promised, Wajir South Cluster, Mansa, among others. Note that the above water projects are worth billions of shillings, and Mr. Ruto, get these projects moving. As you go to Wajir, tell the people of Wajir why you lied to them and why you have come back when you have not implemented what you promised them. As we speak today, Wajir Level 5 Hospital and Girifitu Level 4 hospitals have no sterilization and surgical sets, leave alone having reliable power supply. William Ruto, with the governor of Wajir, you may need to explain this to the people of Wajir. The construction and upgrading of bitumen standards of the following roads in Wajir County remain a campaign lie and tool for William Ruto. Habaswen Township, Elders Township roads, Bute Town roads, construction of Wajir bypass, drift on Lokole Elders Road, and the Habasweni Mosque Waterpoint Road. Your poetic road of Ramu, Gari, Elwak, Kobo, Kotulo, Tarbaj, Wajir, Samatar, Modogashe, Isiolo, tell us why majority of the sections are stored for the last 3 months and workers have never been paid their money to be able to continue with the construction. Tell the people of Mandera why power is being supplied once in every 24 hours. You must say what is happening at the Mandera Kenya Power Station. Finally, William Ruto, on 4th November 2023, in Lamu County, Kizingitini, Pate Island, you lied that Kenya shilling 700 million was available for construction of Mutagawada Sea Road. People are still waiting. Where is the 1 billion shillings for the development and equipping of 9 fishing lad sites for Mukowe in Lamu, a lie you told on 27th August 2023? Good people, that's where we are. We wanted to tell William Ruto as he goes to the north, the problem of northern Kenya is a problem of accountability. Theft of public resources by leaders that he wines and dines with. He is going to be with those leaders in military choppers, blowing dust and wind to hungry population with no water and food. I would like to ask him to carry food and water for the people of northern Kenya. All the mains and all the beans and rice, blankets, food and non-food items being used in central Kenya, in Nyandarua, in Kiambu, in Murang'a, Kirinyaga, Nyeri, to campaign. He should take those foods and non-food items. I found yesterday in Nyandarua trucks of blankets, trucks of rice and beans being taken to people who have food, who have potatoes, who have carrots. This food is required in northern Kenya. So that is why I called this press conference to ask President William Ruto before he goes to the north to prepare these answers for the people of northern Kenya, because it is immoral to cheat populations. These people are dying, they are hungry, they have no water, they have no food, they have no medicine, their animals are dying. And then you go to dance with them and lie to them all. Asanteni sana. Any question? Yes, citizen.
This is the first time that you're having a presser after the changes at Iebc. Are you okay with the person who is acting now? And lastly, there have been some concerns from Senate that there's some corruption. Governors yesterday said that the senators, some of the committee members, CPAC, are extorting them. Would you like to comment about that as well?
Thank you. What was the first question?
The first question is about the historical...
Yes. It is true that northern Kenya suffered marginalization historically, but lucky for them, the 2010 Constitution was very kind to the people of northern Kenya. The 2010 Constitution ushered in devolution. it brought the equalization fund. And since then, the people of northern Kenya have received billions of Kenya shillings from 2013. Again, the CDF has been a very fair program for the people of northern Kenya. Unfortunately, the marginalization that has been perpetuated by the leaders from the region. I have put them to task to explain to the people of northern Kenya where is the 1 trillion shillings that has come to northern Kenya from shareable revenue through devolution, money for CDF, money for the equalization fund. When you go to Wajir, to Mandera, to Garissa, to Isiolo, to Marsabit, there's nothing on the ground. If you come here to the mountain region, you will see money meant for CDF. There are all manner of schools. All schools have tiles. Schools have cabro. They have modern buildings. If you go here to Kajiado North, the money for CDF is visible in the rest of the country. But there's nothing in northern Kenya. Zero. All these leaders are just here in Nairobi. But there's no accountability because they don't even allow audit to take place. They feign insecurity so that audit has to go on to northern Kenya. If you look at the money that has been given to the governor since 2013, there are no hospitals, there are no dispensaries, there are no health centers, there are no ECDs, there are no roads, there's no water, there's nothing. Northern Kenya requires a special audit of all the funds that have been disbursed to those areas since that time. Number two, you have asked about IEBC. We went to IEBC and raised various issues. Of course, we did demand the removal of the CEO, and we are grateful that he has been removed. We call for a transparent and open recruitment of a CEO with no interference from the state. Further, we call upon the IEBC to terminate the contracts for the mathematics system of conducting elections, the Venezuelan technology that was illegally extended by the outgoing CEO, Juan Marjan. He did it when there was no commission. It's an illegality, and that contract is illegal. And that contract should be terminated, and IEBC should advertise and acquire modern and credible system for conducting our elections. Thank you. On? Yes. Most of these governors cannot complain of extortion. Why they are being is extorted, especially the ones from northern Kenya. They have stolen all the money meant for the people. So I gather the senators are reasoning that since they have stolen from the people, they need to steal from them. Of course, two wrongs don't make a right. Of course, the Senate and the National Assembly has been a theater of corruption. When I was being hounded out of office, the senators who hounded me out of office were given 10 million shillings each, and others 20 million. It's a den of corruption. And so is the National Assembly. And by extension, all public institutions. So this is something that we intend to correct when we form government. The United Opposition intends to deal with corruption head-on because it's the greatest challenge that we have as a country. We have a very, very serious challenge where we even have budgeted corruption and where corruption has been institutionalized and people don't find it anything wrong. Again, William Ruto has really encouraged people to practice corruption. He is bribing people in the loans of State House openly when everybody can see. He calls people and gives them bribes. So once the president has shown that bribery is a way of life, the senators have learned from him because he also started by bribing them. So when he is not available to bribe them, they have to be bribed by somebody else. And so bribery has become a normal way of life in this country, and it has been perfected by William Ruto. He is shamelessly, with his deputy, going around in the country with sacks of money stolen from institutions like Kenyatta National Hospital to bribe people for election. And therefore the senators, the MPs, the police, the administrators, everybody is learning from the best. William Ruto is the one who has perfected bribery as a way of life. And therefore everybody has learned from him. And that is the country now that we have. And that is why we are preparing for the next election to correct this situation by removing from office and bringing a government that is transparent and accountable. Yes?
Your Excellency, Apollo TV 57, there's a petition in court to stop political meetings in State House. What's your reaction to that? Number two, how far have you gone with plans in search of the United Opposition from Biara, and are there any planned meetings coming up? Number three, you promised to name the Witima church attack suspects. How soon are you going to name them? Number four is...
Too many questions. Those are enough. One, we agree with that petition. State House has become a scene of crime. Instead of being a coveted institution where good policies are conceived and pronounced, it has become the center of corruption and bribery.